something I can see turning out of that black hole, two luminous discs. The eyes, it might be a face, might be almost a... Good heavens, something wriggling out of the shadow like a gray snake. Now it's another one, and another one, and another one. They look like tentacles to me. Oh, yeah, I can see the thing's body now. It's large as a bear. It glistens like wet leather, but that face, ladies and gentlemen, it's indescribable. I can hardly force myself to keep looking at it. It's so awful. The eyes are black, and they gleam like a serpent. The mouth is a kind of V-shape with saliva dripping from its rimless lips and seem to quiver and pulsate.
Alister, I'm so sorry, but I'm afraid our session has to come to an end. I encourage you to buy our books. Good day. He says before stepping out of the room and toward the RV.
Oh, fuck. Or sure, I gotta distract him somehow. Yeah, fine, alright. I'll, as he, stands bolt upright, I will, also...
And starts to leave. He starts to leave.
And I will also stand up and say, Julian, can I call you Julian? Come on now. You haven't shown me anything that a well-trained student of popular psychology couldn't pull out of my head. Are you really a charlatan, like people are saying? Or is there something unique about you and what you can do? What sets your method apart from every other dime a dozen self-help book you can pick up at Barnes & Noble?
Springwood has stepped off of the stage and is starting to walk away toward the tent exit. He has kind of frozen in place when you said what you've just said to him, and his cane is digging into the soil of the fairground. And you can see his hand visibly shaking on top of the handle. He turns around with a sudden sharp snap. And you can hear the dirt pivot as he kind of pushes back against the spot that he had locked his cane into. He steps back up onto the stage. And I'm going to say he gets uncomfortably close to you, Alister.
Okay, fair. I'm trying to figure out if there's not really any way I don't have time to, signal Saint in any way. So I'm just going to have to rely on your sense of I have a limited amount of time to do this, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But this is my gamble to make sure you get out of there.
We could retcon that when you called out Springwood, you said that into the microphone.
Oh, that's fun. No, I like that a lot.
And maybe Saint heard the kerfuffle
okay.
through the loudspeaker system.
Yeah, so I think Alister pulls the microphone down from it as Springwood gets really up in his face. He just pulls the microphone down away from his mouth. And I'm going to let whatever happens happen and hope that Saint heard me.
He gets up right up in your face.
Okay.
And out loud says something to the effect of, there is a level of power and understanding that people like you, people who want to prove the world over and over again, will never understand. And until you understand any of that, I would advise you against making such claims. And in your head, layered perfectly and woven together with those words, I'm not the only one with secrets here, Agent. I will expose your entire team if I have to. Stay back.
Oh, shit, okay.
He then says again out loud, "You lack the true curiosity to join the Church of the Open Mind. I bid you good day," before stepping off of the stage and yanking the mic cord out of the ground as he walks.
Oh shit, okay, fair.
Back to Saint. Saint, you've been purchased some time.
But not much.
No.
Okay. In the room I am in, since I have taken that action, has anything changed for me?
I'm going to say no, not necessarily.
Okay. Well, I am now fairly certain that they are on their way. Whatever I did, they know I did it. There's no use hiding the fact that I've been in here now. There are windows in this room, yeah?
Sure. There's a back window.
Cool. I'm going out it.
Fuck yeah.
Give me burglary.
Bye, bitch.
Great. I would like to take the orb with me. Clarifying point. Is that going to be possible with how big this window is?
Give me athletics, physique, or stealth.
I don't have any of those, so we're just rolling a straight 0 here.
Or fight.
I'm great at fight, but are you gonna let me roll fight to go out this window?
No.
Great, that's if I stick around and get my ass kicked. I'll start rolling fight, so yeah. Will that roll change if I chuck the orb out first?
Fuck.
Will I be allowed to roll burglary then?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I want to take that risk? No, I don't. That's going to only be a +1. That's not worth it to me. I'm going to roll a stealth here.
Okay.
Which, it's all a +0, so knock on wood. Woof, that's rough. Okay, I'm going to spend my last fate point. No, I'm going to spend my last lucky, actually, to reroll. For reference, I rolled 2 negatives and 2 neutrals.
Well.
Okay, this is not really much better, but it's... I am at a flat 0 because I rolled a neutral, a positive, 2 neutrals, a positive, and a negative, so...
This is for stealth specifically?
Yep.
There was a loud thud as you drop the very heavy metal ball out of the back window. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say you were keeping it with you, like with your
I'm
body?
keeping it with me. That's why I'm not rolling burglary here.
Gotcha. My mistake.
But I'll buy that I smacked something on the way out.
Sure. Yeah. Let's say you smack something on the way out and you specifically like knock over one of the bookshelves or some of the books or one of the dynamos or whatever on your way out, and the window, the metal of the RV, it just like it clatters when it hits the side of the RV when that window shuts.
Okay, but I get out?
You get out, for sure. However, you hear some very loud footsteps coming along the side of the RV after you.
Okay, but I'm going, like LFG. Let's go. I really thought that orb was going to teleport me somewhere. That's how I thought this was going to go, so I now have a friend, foe. I have a neutral object that is trying to communicate with me. Here's the other thing, is Saint, that thing's tried to talk to Saint, and Saint's like, I have to save it, it's a living being.
I know, right? God,
it could be evil. Doesn't matter to him, he doesn't know that. It tried to talk to him. A special little guy. Anyway, I'm trying to run.
Saint, where do you run to? I have a solution, but Saint, where do you run to?
What is kind of the landscape around here? What are my options?
You are toward kind of a parking area. There's a lot of cars over where you are. If you go to the other side of the RV, that's where the other side of the RV and tent, that's where a lot of the booths are. You could run to, again, like food carts in the beer garden. You could run to the Crystal Gardens. All of those are within relative reach of you.
Okay. I want something that is going to be less populated and also break line of sight, which I'm thinking is the parking lot. Because from what I recall, the like food carts are still active. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want to be around people. Because if this gets worse, I don't want anyone else to get hurt, and I don't want anyone to try and stop me if they decide to take it upon themselves to be a cop. So yeah, I'm gonna head for parking lot to try and like break line of sight and like duck around cars.
Give me athletics.
Okay, that's gonna be another neutral roll for me.
Should've
Come on.
thought that. I tease.
Okay, that's another 0.
All right, you weave in and out of various cars and attempt to put some distance between yourself and whoever is pursuing you. You look back around and you do indeed see the large man with the tied back hair and the cut off sleeves and the dragon tattoos. And he is pushing his way past cars and attempting to run after you. Although the parking is a little less than even here at Alien Burning Man. And it's not like he's able to run down a straight aisle. He's not quite parkour, but you know when you have to like push past a bunch of things as you're walking. And he appears to be gaining on you. You can hear, once again, it is very late at night. It is dark. You hypothetically have the advantage as you are hiding in this parking lot. Saint is down on the ground, maybe hunkered behind the side of a diagonally parked vehicle, hoping that some combination of the darkness and the height of the cars and how low he might be able to be to the ground is providing some sort of cover for him. But the large man with the dragon tattoos, almost like the dinosaur from Jurassic Park, is kind of stalking his way through this field of cars.
That's right, if I don't move, he can't tell I'm here.
Exactly. You can hear him searching through the area. There are people in the parking lot, sure, but everything feels very still where you are. And you can see your breath curling in front of you. As you hope that Dr. Springwood's associate, as of yet unnamed but very clearly a threat, is pacing around, seemingly trying to hunt you down. You hear behind him kind of an uneven step. Foot, cane, foot, cane of Dr. Springwood, who barks out an order. Pack as little as you can and start the car. I'll be there in a second and the support vehicles will follow shortly. I'll find him. You can feel the orb, the sphere within your hand, Saint, rotate again. Not on the outside, where it would be rubbing up against your skin, but internally you can feel that there's some sort of pull, some sort of centrifugal motion inside. And a thought enters your mind, Saint. It's not in your voice. Where are you, Saint? I know you're out here. Give me back what's mine, and I'll let you go.
Am I getting any kind of communication from the orb anymore, or is that out? Is that done?
There's nothing from the orb, but you can feel it spinning.
I'm not psychic. I have some kind of undefined ability that lets me bust ghosts, but I'm not psychic. They're just cops. They're getting support vehicles. If I run to my motorcycle, I'm only going to be able to outrun them for so long. They're getting in cars. Do I know where the government agents are?
You do. I think you've seen where Alistair has gone off to when he's... where we go when we talk to our bosses in the government.
Yeah.
How far away are they?
Opposite end of the fairground.
Fuck.
The Horseshoe of Silence.
But if I can get to my bike, I might be able to drive there before they pack up all their shit. Am I willing to take that risk for this item? Maybe. Or do I want to try and push back on him somehow? Or do I want to go try and beat his ass?
I think probably Alistair is also, can like hear people yelling, right? These guys are not being quiet.
Alistair can hear these guys for sure.
I was gonna say, I think I probably like walked out of the tent after that.
Yeah, but you don't know where I am, and you don't know what I've done.
I do not know where you are, and I do not know where you've done, but I am like looking for you, I think.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't really have a meetup spot, but I think Alistair like goes out there and is like starts looking for Saint.
Yeah, my other thought is hide the orb somehow, and then just go deal with Springwood, and be like, I don't have it, man. Like, I ditched it when you guys started chasing me. And hope that Alistair is able to find it, or hope I can tell him where to find it later. None of these are optimal. I'm thinking out loud. That's what I'm...
Me too.
So...
I'm trying to think about whether there's some way...
What I would like to do, if it wasn't for the fact that, once again, I'm not a psychic, that's not the character I decided to play, what I would like to do is I would like to block his communication and the way he, like, reads me, and just fuck off, right? Because that's what he's going to do, is he's going to psychically, like, share my location me, and figure out where I am, and then I'm McBoned, or he's going to try and read the orb, but... I don't think that I have that capability. I don't think I have that power. Whatever I have is nebulous and confusing, but, like, I don't think it's gonna do here. Should have played the psychic. God damn it.
I'm trying to figure out a way. I know that Saint doesn't want to let this thing go. Obviously.
No. I don't. I very much don't. I think that this is the most interesting lead we've gotten so far.
And I just... We know where
And
he's
as I said
going.
earlier, he's a bleeding heart, and it's talking to him.
I know. It's like... We know where he's gonna go back to.
We, the players, know that.
Well, we know that he's based in Colorado. I mean, like...
Do we?
Well, we know the cult is based in Colorado.
We know the old one was.
I think Alistair's
We can make maybe, like, an assumption, sure.
I think that's the assumption that Alistair's making, is that if he's like, trying to reclaim or restart or you know, somehow surpass what it is that his dad was doing, he's gonna go back to the fucking spot.
Here's my other thought. I don't actually want your government boys to have this thing if I think it's alive.
No, of course you don't. Are you kidding?
Do I trust you enough to have this?
That's interesting.
This is the thought, or do I give it up now and think I'll have to go track this down later once he and I split up? Because that's going to be the key point.
Yeah.
And that's something I need to figure out. Okay.
That's because that would be the thing that got us both to Colorado, is that we're both after this thing. Or I'm just after Springwood and you're after this thing.
Okay. I'd like to try and talk to the orb one more time, if I can, like, send those images back somehow, or, like, try and, like, even just do English and be like, what are you trying to say to me? I can't understand you, but, like, I need to know if I can give you back to him. Or I need to know how to be able to, what is... Any kind of communication here would be helpful. So I'm gonna try and, like, think back at it and, like, see if that gives me anything.
Saint, give me empathy again.
Okay. God, I'm rolling like fucking garbage. That's a 2 total. I was rolling so good earlier. Oh well.
What specifically do you want to ask it?
I don't understand you. What are you trying to tell me? Comma, I think I'm gonna have to give you up. But I need to know what you're trying to tell me. Can I, with that, I know, sorry, I would keep adding stuff on. Can I send the one image that, like, spoke to me when I was getting my, like, reading done? The, like, tree?
I believe that Springwood referred to it as the grounded man.
Yeah.
You send back that specific image. After thinking those questions out loud, you send back that specific image. The orb sends back that image as well into your mind. It understands what you're trying to communicate to it. And then communicates a word in crystal clear English. Trapped.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I'm about to go on a fucking horrible, like, death mission for this thing, but I can't do that right now. Okay. I'm gonna, like, put a hand on it and think back, like, I'll come get you. And then, I'm gonna stand up and go walk to Dr. Fuck.
Dr. Fuck was the creator. Dr. Fuckinside's monster is who you're
Yeah, fair enough. Fucking swoosh. Okay, yeah. Anyway.
You can sometimes see these jokes, like, form like a fucking itch on my... Gotta say it.
I just gotta say it out loud.
It's not gonna feel good, but I just gotta do it. Ugh.
Yeah.
I love that for you, buddy.
I am communicating to the orb, like, I'm gonna come get you. And I'm gonna stand up and go find Springwood.
As you stand up, your brain is flooded again with a series of numbers. Numbers in Arabic numerals, so ones you can read, that you interpret as coordinates.
Excellent.
You stand up in this field of cars north of the fairground and see Dr. Julian Springwood glaring at you from several cars away.
Yeah, I'm not too happy to see him either.
Saying it really did not have to be like this.
No, you're right, Dr. Springwood. It really didn't. Here, you can have your prisoner back.
None of you truly understand what's happening here. I doubt you ever will. He extends his hand forward. Just the hand, the palm outward. The orb flies across the parking lot and snaps to his hand.
Hey, Magneto, hot damn.
Mind your business, Mr. Garcia Flores, and stay away from my family, he says before walking away and disappearing into the dark.
Okay. I do say that what's left of it, but I say it under my breath.
And since he's a psychic, he obviously heard it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go track down Alistair.
You find Alistair just outside the tent.
Yeah.
The RV has pulled away.
I have coordinates to what I don't entirely know, but there was how much of this story am I going to tell? There was something in that locked room that was communicating using that alphabet, and it told me it was trapped, however true that is, and then it gave me coordinates. I think maybe that is where I'm going next. Anyway.
I think I was trying to goad Springwood into getting overconfident, revealing something, and it's like he was getting interrupted.
Maybe that was me.
What did you find in there, Saint?
Don't worry about it. I sent you photos of it.
Oh, and I'm gonna like pull out, and I'm like waiting for the photos to download. And I will look at it.
you see this completely, again, what looks like a stainless steel sphere.
That's what I was talking to. No, sorry.
Pure metal, no features, just a sphere.
That's what I was talking to. If I had to make a guess, that was probably the Traveler.
And you said that it gave you coordinates, like it wanted you to follow it.
Yeah. Yes.
And it's still in Springwood's possession.
Yes.
Correct? Which means that if those coordinates are correct, then that's where he'll be.
Or it's something else important, if that's not exactly where it's going. But, I mean, you could Google coordinates. I'll Google them.
Are you willing to let me see what they are?
We'll see when I Google them.
Sure, alright.
You look up the coordinates, and Google Maps, our friend and enemy.
God, ain't that the truth.
It's like there's a word for that, maybe.
Frenemy or rival?
I was going for frenemy, but rival's funnier.
Yes, I consider myself a sufficient rival to Google.com.
Yeah, Google Maps, my homoerotic rival.
Hey, I thought that was me.
Matty, you are my number one homoerotic rival.
When you enter these coordinates into Google Maps pulls up a pretty remote location. It looks like an abandoned ski lodge. A big, wide, rectangular building with two distinct wings. And like a massive, kind of roundabout driveway pulling up to the front of it. Google Maps labels it as the largely derelict Springwood Lodge.
Yeah, I'll share that information. I will, show you my phone. Because, we probably guessed we were going to be heading there, or that was an important location.
Yeah.
You could have figured that out on your own. This is confirmation of a hunch.
I think Alistair, nods. Because it is confirmation of a hunch. The tuning fork, did you see that in the RV?
No.
He didn't. I was hoping if I needled him enough, he would bring it out, show it off, give me some idea of what it is he needs it for, but it didn't work.
He might have it somewhere else. Maybe use it for something else. Well, it's a long drive. I'm gonna get some sleep.
I'm trying to decide if Alistair's gonna try to stop Saint, just to, say something about it. Just because, you did tell me to lose your number. And I am very...
No, I specifically said I'm going to block you.
You're gonna block me.
Which is different.
No, that's true. I'm trying to decide. Alistair's so, he's so good at manipulating strangers. He's so bad at his own interpersonal relationships. And I feel like I want him to just ask, because he can't think of any other way to, communicate this. And I'm trying to figure out what it is he's gonna say. Because I want some moment between the two of them before they go.
We haven't even talked about you being in that tent yet.
No, we have not even talked about me being in that tent yet, have we?
Or you, doing me a favor, honestly. You did do me a solid, but...
I tried. What do I want to say to... I think as Saint, turns to leave, allergies. I don't know where that came from. Alistair just says, Saint, this isn't the kind of lead... the department, it's not the kind of lead I can ignore. Is that going to be a problem?
No, I'm a big kid. I'll figure it out. We can figure it out. Are your guys gonna care that I'm there? I figured they're probably not a big fan of civilians kicking around.
Descending in force really isn't the department's style, unless it's a big enough emergency that the time for subtlety is comprehensively over. I think, and he looks pretty intently at Saint and just says, I think if I'm careful, I'll be the only one on site.
Okay. Well, sounds like I'll be seeing you in Colorado then.
See you in Colorado.
What you've just been listening to was ParaScience, a glimpse into a world unknown. It was an actual play horror adventure told to you through the Fate system. Our players are Ezra Kaye as Agent Alister McAndrews and Matty Trumbo-Gomes as capable young man St. Garcia Flores. As for myself, I was your game master and disembodied voice, Ben Hamlin. I also produced this show. Our theme song is by the incorporeal Johnny Rinaldo, and our logo was created by the haunted visage of Terra Bosart. We are currently in the process of remastering and transcribing earlier episodes of the show, and for that I would like to thank Glory Duda, Marcel Hood, and Julie Cooper, as they write down our every word and weave an intricate web of audio for you. You can stay tuned to our social media channels for more information on these developments. This show is brought to you by Infinity Break, where we're telling stories our own way. You can follow us on social media at InfinityBreak23 and check out our website for all of our other podcasts at InfinityBreak.net. We appreciate you listening to this program. If you want to help spread the word, there are a good many ways to do that. Word of mouth helps us immensely, and you can add us at ParaSciencePod on Twitter. And while you're at it, why not tag InfinityBreak23? We have a Patreon at patreon.com/InfinityBreak, where you can start donating to Infinity Break for as little as $1 a month. And if you listen to Apple Podcasts, don't forget to leave a review. That's all for now. Let ParaScience expand your way of thinking and offer you 10 easy steps to becoming a telepath at home. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time.